Grand Rising. The body is preparing, and your outer reality is preparing for what's about to happen. Well, what's about to happen? I'm going to teach you today. Powerful stuff happening. And when powerful energy comes in, energy is the ability to cause change. So right now, not only myself, but many people are experiencing changes within the body, changes within their internal frequency, powerful, intense ascension symptoms, changes in the outer reality, because you are broadcasting a signature, and the outer world is going to, through resonance, it's going to match up with your internal frequency. So there's a lot of changes that are going on. People are feeling it within the body. People are experiencing it in their life. You might see even other individuals either come on or off your timeline. Remember, it's a vibrational match, and there's a massive shift that's occurring. I did a very powerful video yesterday. So many people gave great response to that video. And we're going to be talking about a lot of this today, preparing for what's coming. So I'm going to discuss ascension symptoms. We're going to ask the question, as I did yesterday in that world famous video, is this sustainable? So you, the person that's getting this message, okay, you're not going to listen to, the ultra people on mainstream media, maybe people that don't know anything on your Facebook, and they're talking, and just because they talk really loud, I want you to sit there, okay? The teacher's talking right now, okay? I want you to sit there, and I want you to ask the question. Say, you know what? Is this sustainable? Because a lot of people, they're not focused, they're not aware. Okay, yesterday I also put up a very powerful Facebook reel. Is this sustainable? Are you paying attention? Get right with God, get right with your health. 2026 starts now. If you're getting this message, if you're waiting for 2026, oh, I'm going to start in 2026 when the ball drops and all. If you have that mindset, you already are lost. If you're on this live stream today, watching the replay, whatever it is, and you're getting this at a divine moment in your life, and you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, in 2026, I'll start when you lost. You're already lost, okay? So if you're ready to get right with God, get right with your health, you're preparing for what's about to happen because it can't be stopped. I'm going to give you, and if you say, I'm interested in this, what is this guy talking about? I'm going to give you specific times, and you could reflect to your life. You could go back on this channel page, because the solar flash is not a joke. And I'm going to refer to times when we got blasted with energy, and both happens. You heal, and sometimes you withstand some damage. This past year, I healed a lot. I also withstood some damage. And that is the authentic journey, because all these energies, the ins and outs, the ups, the downs, it's preparing us for what's about to happen. We have a lot to go through today. A lot of people are feeling it. I'm so grateful in the now moment. We're live. Could you kindly click the like button? It allows others to find this live stream. It'll pop up and say, oh, what's going on? What's going on in this world? Like when I talk to people, and there's two types of people. It's always a mindset. It's always content of character. At this time, you're really going to want to put on the full armor of God and just barrel roll through everything. The real is the real, and there's people that aren't going to make it. And if a person is getting triggered by this, that's your problem. It's not my problem. It's not my fellow king's problem. It's not the divine feminine's problem. It's your problem. Some people will not make it. I see it front and center. I see people that actually don't really know much about this ascension journey, but it's really about our everyday lives. That's actually the truth. It's about our everyday lives. And, I'm catching up with them in the gym, doing my walks. Mayor Mike is back, baby, doing his walks, surveying the neighborhood. And everyone's got it. Everyone's got it that's making it. It's a mindset. It's a frequency. I'm going to say it again. It's a mindset. It's a frequency. I see the same thing. I connect with people. I know them pre-2020 and even before that. The same people. And we're all the same. And we all kind of look the same. We don't age, right? You're going to have to understand the frequencies that are going on. You're shifting back to your light body. If you're new to, some people know about this. I'm trying to reach this content to people that are, because there's going to be so many people that are awakening. Your light body is activating. Okay? That old life that you had, all the ins and outs, the way that you ate, it's different. Everything's different. Everything's different. So you're going to want to click subscribe. You can do it right now. And you're going to want to get right with your health very fast for what's about to happen. A lot of ascension symptoms. People are feeling it in the now moment. The eyes, that's been a big thing. I went through a major blast. I took a shot from that blast. The eyes, pain in the eyes, blurry vision at night, headaches. I've shared this. I never have really gotten headaches, and every time you see this correlation when you get these headaches, the ringing in the ears is off the charts. And what I have experienced a lot, the ringing in the ears are louder when I wake up from my sleep. The ringing is, I just was sleeping. I wasn't in the club. Light Warriors. And I wake up from the nap. I wake up from my nightly sleep, whatever it might be. And the ringing is so loud. Something is happening. Big changes, right? Poppy Loves You writes, ringing is off the charts. You might be new to this, right? Are you experiencing the ringing in the ears? I hear this interesting ringing in my ears. Interesting sound. That's your pineal gland activating, popping off. The pineal glands are popping off across the world right now. You're tired. Okay, and things have to be processed. I can lift all the weights in the gym, and I've been sharing this. When you're changing at a cellular energetic level, once again, when you're changing at a cellular energetic frequency level, right? Like we didn't learn these things in the past. Your frequency shifts. That is more exhausting than lifting all the weights in the gym. It's just the truth. I can lift all the weights, do all this stuff, but when you go through these massive ascension symptoms and you're changing at a very deep subconscious level, it's more exhausting. And this is a community, so and this helps people, so write it in the comments after the live stream is over if you experience this as well. And the truth comes out. When the energies go high, the truth comes out. And more and more, we're going to see this. I see it within people, and it's good and it's bad. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. I see people, and maybe years ago I didn't realize, right? They were just maybe like me, or they were a high vibe individual, right? But they had a mask on, right? Because a lot of us, we're in a lot of densities. It's been hard. And I say, wow, this person is just like me. The mask is off now. The truth. So good things. I want to focus on the good things. Some people want to say the truth comes out, and they always think about, because there's a lot of covert narcissists. That's what society has become. People hide behind their social media accounts. People hide behind filters. Our everyday lives is the standard of authenticity. And this is where we're headed. The more this resonates, I appreciate the community sharing it out, right? So you will see this, Brandy. So when you have solar flares, the energy brings out the truth when it gets very high. So people that are angry, that have hatred in their heart, they will lash out, Brandy. And then people that are loving in their heart, they're going to be more loving. I did some videos. This is now, it's over a year and a half ago. They're on the channel page. I did the videos going up the stair mill in the gym, and I was trying to show people how this happens. When you're like going up on the stairs, you don't have time to think and pretend. The truth just comes out because I'm breathing, right? So I'm always teaching through real life evidence. Okay, you go over the channel page, there's thousands of videos waiting for you to become the greatest version of yourself. So as I'm going up the stair mill, there's less time to process, right? It's just the truth. You're getting the air in, right? The truth just comes out. So when we look at the world right now and the energies go so high, the truth comes out. The truth is going to come out of the people of the world. That's really what the world is about. And I shared that in yesterday's world famous video. And we're going to watch, and I'm going to teach you today what's about to happen. You're going to watch the collapse of society as it is. You're going to watch, and I detailed that yesterday. You're going to see and we've kind of already seen it, but we will see two societies split, running side by side. And it will be you, the person that's getting this. How you doing? How you doing? I talk right to you. That's why people love this channel. It's going to be your free will decision. It's not going to be mine. None of this is my problem. And we have to, and we had a lot of revelations this year. When fear was chosen over unconditional love, there's a major collapse. When unconditional love is chosen, that's where the magic lies. And when I speak and I teach, you put it up on a billboard, because these are the immutable truths. It will never change. Your choice of fear or unconditional love is the answer. Each person. One of the things that we have to focus on is something that's, the cookie cutter fake spirituality, fake ascension. I do true ascension here. I dive deep into this stuff. I talk about spiritual bypassing, the people that don't want to hear what your high commander has to say, right? The spiritual bypassing, right? Learn these terms, learn them very strongly. Toxic positivity, right? Oh, we're just going to love and light it all away. We're going to do the toxic positivity instead of being authentic. Authenticity will always trump perfection. Everyone could write it in the comments. I could say this today, it's never going to change. I never have to hide behind it. And please leave a comment down below if you've realized this, because as we go towards the light right now, it's a solar flash. So light is entering the light body, entering in your DNA receptors, the energy amplifiers. Authenticity will always trump perfection. Period, the end. It never will change, never. Ronnie, thank you so much for the super chat, 999. It's over, kid. Thank you so much. Unconditional love, yeah? I love you, Ronnie. Very grateful for that. So, and you say, well, what are you talking about? Well, there's the Hawkins scale of consciousness. And as humanity collapses, I suggest everyone to navigate through it. See, I navigate through it like Teflon, kid. And so how do you do it, Uncle Mike? Well, you're going to put a Hawkins scale of consciousness in your pocket, right? Print it out, write it on a piece of paper. And as people open their mouths, I love this channel. And so as people open their mouth, you're going to pull out the scale of Hawkins scale of consciousness. And I'm going to say, oh, this moron's talking about fear, guilt, and shame. I got to get this person out of my way. Oh, this person is, talking about love, authenticity, right? Even if it's acceptance. Now, when I talked about toxic positivity a few minutes ago, all right, it's a tough time. Let's at least get to acceptance. You could write the word acceptance, and then you're in the middle of the scale. Every day is not going to be, but you have to find the love yourself. I've done this over the course of my journey. The trials and tribulations was the refinement, the threshing floor that God has put us on. So how can we, this is what I'm here to teach people, so to navigate the very high intensity solar flash energies that are coming in, you want to always get to acceptance. I sit and feel woe is me sometimes, but, and not that we never want to wish poor on other people, but every single one of us will go through these specific hardships. That's why I discuss the 8 dimensions of wellness. So maybe you might struggle in one aspect, and it could be your health. Make sure you click subscribe. And I teach you, you're going to have to get your health right for what is coming. How many people know this already? There was a post on, hit me up on, I'm going to share this. I think I have it. The people that took that, they love to take that, some guy called it the fat shot, right? They were lining up for it now, and they were all about body positivity. They were just lazy. But they didn't want to put the work in. They didn't want to take ownership of their diet, their foods, the activities, right? Did you notice this? So when you see people, it's always a mindset. I see some of them in the gym. Some of my brothers and sisters that I know for so many years, it's their lifestyle. It's their mindset. They're constantly working on their vibrational frequency, which is their health. And you see these people, they look like Skeletor. I don't know what they're doing. What's going on? They look like Skeletor, right? And I've done a full video on this. Start loving yourself. It's true though, right? Chat's blowing up right now, right? So you want to get back to the organic ways. And I'm here to tell you, listen, I am not perfect when it comes to my diet, but every single time when I, eat some things that are not, totally on the straight and narrow, again, it's not about perfection, but I could feel it. So people that are, forget about just like the refined or processed things in foods. People are putting that stuff in their body. So when this solar flash blasts off, and it's going to blast off again, you could put the blast in the chat if you know this, if you're new. I said, what is this guy talking about? You're going to click subscribe right now, and you're going to listen to what I have to say. And we already had, and again, if you're not aware of this, you're going to have to go back in your life, or you could go back on my world famous YouTube channel. How you doing? And the first one was in December. You see how I have it memorized right here? It was in December of 2020. And during that time period, I had this incredible sharp pain in the solar plexus region. And at that time, the Schumann resonance, it's the frequency of this world that we live in, or the realm, as Nikola Tesla called it. The Schumann resonance was going blasting, and energy hit this realm. Or where are we? Where are we? An energy hit. And I felt a very massive, sharp pain. Those videos are still on the channel page if you want to revisit them. And then the other one, I'll never forget it. It was in June of 2023. And some people remember that beautiful design. We never seen anything. Some people do you know about the Schumann resonance? Do you see that chart? And I always refer to that. When I write my book in the future, it was a massive 48-hour. It was unbelievable. And from that moment, it was amazing what I saw in my outer world. So sometimes we get a massive blast of energy. It fixes us up or changes us in the physical body, Ascension Symptoms. And then all of a sudden, the outer world also, you say, well, oh. Now all of a sudden, all that fake crap starts falling off your timeline. So when I speak and I'm coming with evidence, and over the years I've talked to people that experienced that in 2023. Remember, 2023 and 2025, we had like a reprieve in 2024, right? So we have been blasted. We will continue to be blasted. So during this process, you have to say to yourself, am I going to continue my journey alive? That's what ascension is. There is no retirement. Ooh, I don't like this. Again, it's always a mindset. You're always working on your health and wellness. You're always expanding your consciousness. On my journey, I'm always building, teaching, leading. I'm always improving myself physically, mentally, and spiritually. If any of what I'm saying right now is resonating, this is the channel that you want to be at daily, because this world, we've already seen things. And I'm sure there's people tuning in saying, there's a lot of strange stuff. I talk to a lot of people and I say, it is a lot of strange things that are going on, right? A lot of strange things going on. They're going to get stranger. For us, it's not strange. If you're conscious and aware, if you decalcified your pineal gland, watch my video, why you must open your third eye. Years ago, you might have went on YouTube, you went on social media. Oh, wow, look at this video. Oh, cool. Open your third eye. Oh, I'm going to be ultra spiritual. Now in the world, you must open your third eye. A lot of people resonated with that. It is past go time. It's past go time. Get right with God. Get right with your health. And it's the same thing. Fasting, I share about my journey, and I'm going to be doing full videos. The videos, these are going to be the foundation blocks for 2026 in the upcoming month. So the things that is coming out on this channel, it's going to be the staple, not only for this community. You're going to watch them, and you're going to live your life. 2026 is now. If you're waiting, you're lost already. If you're in your subconscious, if you could say, I could pretend. If you are in your subconscious waiting for 2026, you already lost. You already are going to be lost if you're waiting for 2026. BJ Prickett writes, do it now. I appreciate everyone leaving the beautiful comments, all the support, all the likes, all the subscribing. Just click that subscribe. It's an authentic mission here. Nut Neil C, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I appreciate you. You're going to know people by them fruits. And I see it already. And there's people, right? If I go to the gym, right? I haven't seen people in a while. It's always the same 20%. That's why humanity might get very small, right? Watch yesterday's video as Mayor Mike was surveying, going for a walk. Humanity might get very small because the law of 80-20 is Pareto's principle. These are the laws of the universe. Now, we could flip it and it could be 80-20 the other way, but humanity goes for the low-hanging fruit. Know them by their fruit. So I leave a place, it's always the same. That group, that solid group, is always the same. And then people come and go and they fade, they're fake, they fall off. It's all about if it's not your lifestyle, if you're taking that OOO thing, right? Oh, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to take OOO, right? Good luck. Are you eating right? Or is your mind right? Is your mind right? Ready for war? Right? Spiritual war. Is your mind right, kid? So, and we're going to see this because as the energies go higher, as I said earlier in this lesson today, as the energies go high, you can't hide. There's people that think that can run away from you can't run away from the solar flash. You can't run away from it. People love to run. I see it. People run, and that's when it's powerful. You can watch people run away from love. When fear is chosen over unconditional love, humanity dies off. Are we in an extinction event? You let me know. Are we in an... Said it yesterday. I said it yesterday. It's not going to be a comet. It's not going to be a plague. It's going to be that demented brain. It's going to be you. You're the reason why. So you're going to have to get this. You're going to have to crack open that pineal gland. You're going to have to dive deep into your content of character and implement the necessary changes. If you're on the ascension journey, you are only responsible for yourself. It is only the I am. Wow, so many people. I'm so grateful for that beautiful support on that video that's exploding a couple of days ago. Watch it if you haven't. It's only I am, kid. This is the only main video on the channel page. Click subscribe. That video will pop up. You're going to go to the channel page. It's going to be nice and big. Right? That first video, you watch that video. Everyone's going to do that today if you haven't subscribed. The only person you cannot afford to lose right now is yourself. Period. The end. Period. So, and I've seen this. You're going to know them by their fruits. People pretend. This is why the world is out of whack. It's crazy. Quality men, quality women will make it. Not everyone's going to make it. There's no, like, I reflect on my life and I say, what am I here to do? Right? And I know, and I share with the community. I said, if I'm not able to do, what's the point of me existing? It's people that don't understand. They don't understand relationships. They don't understand what's important in life, the meaning of life. What's the meaning of life? I teach you the meaning of life on this channel. Click subscribe. Okay? They have no clue. So then, if you see this from a higher vantage point, when you go to the fifth dimension, you look down upon this world, what the heck, what's the point of existing? To retire? What does retire mean, Uncle Mike? To be put away. Do you want to be put away? Can you keep up? Because there is no finish line, kid. I never stuttered. There is no finish line to ascension. If you're feeling motivated, you know you're making it. If you hear my voice, if you see me and you know it. If you're getting triggered, there's work to be done. And it's not my problem, it's yours. See, I talk to everyone. I talk to the light warriors. I talk to the trolls. How you doing? I love you all. I love everyone. All of you play a role in my journey, right? And every time I do a video, it happens every once in a while, and the video explodes out onto the internet. You could see, like, sometimes we're only seeing the reflection of who we are because we're enlightened men. We talk to other enlightened men, and then you see the little beta. I say, wow, this is a man? Wow, this is what's going on in the world. This is why the world is where it is, right? If you're the divine feminine, why don't you leave a comment about that? How you doing? Amy Sunshine Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, my archangel. Grateful always. I love you. Love you very much. The archangel is here. Yeah. There is a strength that is needed like never before at this time. As the solar flash continues to blast off, and I've lived through it, and I've withstood damage of it, and I have healed from it. The dark night of the soul was the 2025. For me, I'm already on 2026. Why? Because I've put that, God give me the position. I have through my free will taken that position. This is not an egoic thing. I'm explaining how this works because linear time is fake. I'm already on 2026. If you're learning stuff, you never say, wow, click that like button right now. And I'm already doing 2026. If you're waiting for 2026, and sometimes, it's always a window of time. Could be a year. That's why we have annual frequencies. We have annual energy themes on this channel. We have monthly energy themes on this channel. It's a window of time. What was relevant when I started this 7 years ago is not relevant anymore. I'm far superior than I was 7 years ago. I keep it, it's one of my #1 YouTube shorts. It's 1 versus 1. That's all I have to stay focused on. If I went toe to toe with who I was 7 years ago, I would eviscerate it in about 3.5 seconds. Do you understand how this works? You're focused on yourself. You're not focused on other people. Take ownership of your life. Take ownership of your ascension. Get right with God. Get your health right to survive the great solar flash. We're here, kid. That video's on the channel page. Still there. Still getting views. It's true. And I mean, it was a tough year for me. Remember that emotions, there's energy in motion. They affect our body, the light body, the DNA receptors. It's not a joke. It's a very difficult thing to make it through. And I survived the blast. Yeah, rain fire is not a joke. It's all there waiting for you on the channel page if you haven't seen it. You will be purified by the fire, no matter what. Can't pass through it. Ego, evil, can't pass through. What's evil? It's to live in reverse. There's people, go back to the beginning of the lesson, it's the demented brain of women and men in this society. Evil is to live in reverse. I see evil. You have to understand what evil means. It's the opposite. I see, but you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. You scream. I don't want to scream too much. It's in the morning. You're going the wrong way. You people going the wrong way. And I watch this. I have examples of it, being if I look at women here, so powerful, they get it. In other places, say, there's a lot of sick women, and in a sense, it's really not their fault because they're addicted to social media. So they get a lot of attention from the beta males that lust for them on social media. So they want, and they're trained to go for men that they could control instead of divine masculine. And this is why the world is collapsing right now. And the loop. So if you didn't watch my video on the truth about what it means to be a chosen one, you are here to break a societal curse or subconscious loop, whatever the terms are. I teach from a science-based background or a spiritual-based background. Neuroplasticity, what does that mean in spirituality? Balancing divine masculine and feminine. And what I do here is to get all the people, I don't care what your background modalities are, I'm here to teach and improve your life without putting up these walls, right, of separation. It's amazing what I see. It's truthfully amazing. It's truthfully amazing. Some of the stories that I've seen, it's all going to be in the book. It's all going to be in the book. I appreciate that self-confidence. Such a powerful woman. And we all need self-confidence. And because you're a powerful woman, you don't do this nonsense. And you don't take the Why do you look like Skeletor? Da-da-da-da. I've just seen so much. I see such a drastic thing. People don't get it. Hey, and especially the women that are out there, maybe there's a guy that loves you. You could eat a pizza, right? You could look healthy. You could look feminine. It's wild. Just go to the gym, be healthy. I don't, like men like me don't need all this. It's like it's all in your brain. Start loving yourself. Please put a like on this video. Humanity will fail because of the brain. What are you doing here on this channel? I'm fixing the subconscious programs. Put a like on this video. It's your brain. When humanity dies off, it's the brain. When society collapses, it's the brain. Stop worrying about the comet. It's you. It's powerful stuff. It is magic. Truth rises. This is a magical place. You know, and that's the, you know, it's just the thing. Some people don't want to be told. This was a biblical time period. You know, when I talked about the Jezebel spirit, it comes from, that's the energy. Modern woman, Jezebel spirit, which also could be in a weak and worthless beta male. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to have, because they think because they have all this attention, because they Photoshop their body on social media and they get so many likes from beta males, they think that they have a say in the world and that they know anything. You don't know anything. Step out of the side. Let's make room for the divine feminine to actually rise. That's what I'm here to do. If you're truthfully divine feminine, you share this video today. If you're getting triggered by me, do better. Because a lot of people are not going to be able to handle what is coming. Are you right with God? Are you right with your health? And after you've been used and abused and destroyed, don't come to the divine masculine. None of us need it. All of my friends were all the same. It's your frequency. It's your frequency. It's your frequency. Break the curse. Break the cycle. If you never saw that video out on the beach, that's another powerful one. You know, I do these live streams, beautiful podcasts, if you hear me on YouTube music. But when I step out on the front line and I'm speaking out on the beach or in nature, those are very deep, deep, deep words that come from my higher self. Like, people will go on the internet, and again, if you have the mindset, I see it both ways. People are, oh, I'm a chosen one. I'm a chosen one. They're an idiot. Or who do you think you are? The weak beta male, the worthless gutter crawling on the ground. Okay, you are a caterpillar while other men are becoming butterflies. They went through the Heinrich metamorphosis. They went through the chrysalis phase, and now you could fly from. Don't crawl on the floor anymore, beta male. Click subscribe. Do better. Do better. Do better. It's just the answer. I've done this all. See, this is why I have zero tolerance for. I had great parents. They raised me. I love my parents very much. I raised and guided my wonderful, beautiful sister. That's why her life is in order. That's why she attracted a great man to marry her. And if you're a worthless modern woman that wants to be spiteful in these energies, and you're saying to yourself, why is it, it's going to be you. You're not going to be triggered by me. You're actually going to click subscribe today, and you're going to grow up. And some people are in their 50s and they still didn't grow up. And you're going to grow up today, and you're going to get right with God, and you're going to get right with your health and wellness. Do you understand what's coming? Like, people get it. My Facebook reel is exploding also from yesterday. Hit me up on Facebook. Do you know what's coming? Some people get it and some people don't. You're in the denial process. Women don't know what they're supposed to do. Beta males don't know what they're supposed to do. It's always know them by their fruits, always the same. And that's why God has given me the journey. I've seen both. So God is going to work with the Hermetic principle of rhythm. God works with compare and contrast. God, or my journey, just the way it is, I pull back, I come back, I observe, right? I observe. I have everyday life examples. That's why 1 million people, if not more, are coming into this channel right now to see the truth. And I could step back and I know them by their fruits. And it's always the mindset, and it's always the frequency. It's not your background. It's not your color, class, or creed. Did you watch my full video on the Hopi prophecy? It is now. It is the Hopi prophecy. None of those things matter. It's always the mindset. It's always your frequency. It's always ascension. Always. I could not see people for years. Years. Both men and women. Don't see them for years. Look the same. Still doing the same thing. Living life. And that's why in this year, I'm talking to people that are still going through it. Remember, it's just, we have to go through this window of time. So some people, all different people listening, you might still need that relationship purged. It's going to make you sick. You still might need that job purge. It's going to make you sick. If you're really, say, connecting with a person, these are the most important things, because it's like your life. It's your life force. The person, bro, you choose the right girl to build with, right? Otherwise, it's going to make you sick, right? And that's the answer. So your options, that's why your dating pool gets real. Your options to do this is to either you connect with your divine counterpart, or you stay alone. If you have the Jezebel spirit, that's the only way that you're going to start your health declines, bro. If you're not in the workplace and you have to show up to that job every day, and your health's going to decline, bro. Divine feminine, how you doing? What's up? DFs are in the house, right? You're supposed to be with your divine counterpart. You're not supposed to go for a beta male that you can control. Oh, I could control this. I could control this guy, this beta boy. I could control him. Then you're going to wake up one day and all of a sudden there he is on a couch, or maybe because he's an individual that only cares about lust, and he leaves you after a couple of years for a fresh one. Do you understand what's going on? I just speak the truth about society and reality. Again, go back to this message. You better get right with God, and you better get right with your health. Get right really fast. And when I speak with the law of 80-20. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't go. You're not part of society. I get it. But I'm speaking for the people that don't have a voice, that you're not actually seeing what's going on in the world. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Law of 80-20, Pareto's principle. It's never going to be 100%. The law of 80-20, this truth is never going to change. The law of 80-20. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, did that, Mike? Maybe I'll do those chiropractic videos. I like to watch those. I am the mouthpiece for God, souls of stars. I appreciate you. You felt that, Brownie? Yeah. So there's people that are on this, and you might be a God-based individual, a chosen one, a light worker, and so what I'm here to do is fix this brain. Well, this is always how it is. People like us don't get ahead. The victimhood mentality. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to change the timeline. I'm here to change the subconscious program. You, the person that's getting this message, what are you going to do about it? I'll get up right in your face. What are you going to do about it? And then you navigate with God. And then I know what's like my responsibility and things that are not my responsibility. And actually, and this is how deep you're going to have to go, because, I had to go through this as well. I know you're an empath and all this other stuff, but if humanity goes extinct, it's actually not, you're just here to observe. You're here to focus on yourself. I was joking around with my friend. I'm like, Wolverine is really a story about me. I've watched people younger than me, fall apart, die off. I keep going. I'm the same. And to constantly see this over the years. And there's other people that are like me. You just keep going. This is a very, and that's why I teach about, the superheroes and these stories are stories about us. I go very deep, Fit Brit. I go very deep. Nobody pressed that spot before. The catalyst. The catalyst. The catalyst event. Get it through your skull. Get it in that brain. Because for what's coming, the extinction of humanity, the collapse of half or more than half, I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to see this. It's not going to be the comet. It's not going to be the plague. It's going to be your brain. I've literally, and I've seen this front and center. God puts us in like 2-year seasons, like a cycle. It's usually 2 years. I've lived through it. I communicate with others. And that's what I really took from the past 2 years on this journey. It's the brain. It's the frequency. When people constantly choose fear over unconditional love, some people will never hear you. Even past the major blast that's coming, people still won't hear you. And if you're new to this, you watch my videos from 2023. They're waiting for you. I put my work up on a billboard. 2023, June 2023. Get in there. And know that there's more that's coming. It's not going to be stopped. So it's you getting right with God and getting right with your health. And that's where we're going moving forward. We're getting rid of the victimhood mentality. We're not going to be people pleasing. We're going to be focused on our ascension process like never before. Chosen to be different. I feel we're all chosen to be different. I appreciate you so much. I love that screen name. Thank you so much for the super chat. What are some practical ways to survive and prepare for the collapse? I think you meant the 3D collapse, but I appreciate that. Chosen to be different. Again, I tell everyone, I would go to my video. It's a playlist. It's entitled Ascension Guide 101. How to reset your body from optimal health. You actually have to start with that first. You say, why is that? I thought this was spiritual awakening. Because you got to get rid of all the toxins, the trauma, the negative thoughts. You got to fast. You got to clean slate it all. And then when you get this third eye open, when you get your chakras up and running, then you get your clairs up. When you get your spiritual senses up, see, this is how you get the health and wellness. Then you get your spiritual senses. Then you know. Then you could discernment. I could discern people in about 3.5 seconds. I discern people in about 3.5 seconds. Boom, I know them. And people that are, living that narcissistic behavior, especially the covert ones, they don't like this because they can't hide. You cannot hide from the solar flash, kid. Woo! Can't hide from the solar flash. Amy Sunshine Ray writes, the clairs are popping off, baby. They are. The clairs are popping off right now. And in order to do this, again, there's a lot of pain involved. All videos are waiting for you on the channel page. This was a deep talk today. Prepare your physical vessel and your mind for what's about to happen. Powerful video yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, take a walk with me. And it's undeniable. And people will revisit that. And we have been seeing this, but we're getting to the point where, things, I've shared this for years, things happen energetically before they manifest in the physical realm. So we have seen it. Those are very in tune to the energies. Physically, we are going to see it now. Chosen to be different. I'm very grateful. I used to do that years ago. I don't care about food no more. A lot of that food had to get thrown away, especially if you're able to fast. I've changed my ways, as I shared earlier, chosen to be different 7 years ago. It's a different mindset. It's a different frequency. And the more you're in tune with source, the energy just comes in. And you might be a person that has changed like me. Yeah, I don't eat 6 meals a day. I only eat 2. I could fast if I want to. I could do whatever I want. Different functioning. Body functions differently. All right? So I'm so grateful for all of the community support. Before I get off, if you haven't, could you kindly just hit that like button right now? I appreciate that. You could share this forward. If you've never hit subscribe, so grateful if you could click subscribe. It really helps the algorithms. It does make a difference. I love when I get a comment. I normally don't subscribe to channels, but I click subscribe on yours. I appreciate that. That's what we're here to do. We're here to be authentic. We're here to be the lighthouse, which is to create an example of what communities are going to look like in the future. And if it all gets blasted away with the solar flash, it is what it is, right? Again, that comes from a different mindset, a different place. Let go, be like the water, right? Be flexible, and check out the videos that pop up on the screen at the pinned comment. This is the Hopi prophecy. Really study that video very strongly. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the beautiful comments. And Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support, Thomas. Align yourselves to the new frequency of truth, which is love. Yeah, I saw that as well, Thomas. But a lot of people chose fear this past year. So it is what it is. All you could do is focus on yourself, embody love, embody authenticity, which is truth, and just allow the outer world to collapse around you. And what will replace it is love and authenticity, which is the top of the Hawkins scale of consciousness. I love you, Thomas. Grateful for all the support in all the different ways everyone shared today. That's the greatest thing. And yeah, I love you. Love you all. Thank you. Bye for now.